Some sad news to report. Longtime CBS News White House correspondent Mark Knoller died today. Mark joined CBS back in 1988, covering the president and becoming a fixture on America's radio airwaves and sometimes on TV. He was a numbers guy, tracking every detail of each presidency, a fellow reporter calling him the Wikipedia of the White House.
Longtime CBS News correspondent Mark Knoller has died at age 73. Knoller, known for his meticulous documentation of White House history and statistics, had reportedly been in poor health and suffering from diabetes. His death was announced on Saturday. He was revered by his colleagues as a hard worker and devoted journalist. Mark Knoller was the hardest-working and most prolific White House correspondent of a generation, CBS News president and executive editor Tom Sabrowski said, according to the network. Everyone in America knew his distinctive voice and his up-to-the-minute reporting across 8 presidential administrations. "I keep a daily log of everything the president does," Knoller said once, per CBS News. "I keep a list of speeches. I keep a list of travel, foreign travel, domestic travel, a list of outings, a list of golf, a list of pardons, vetoes, states that he's visited, states that he hasn't visited. Every time he goes on vacation, every visit to Camp David." Knoller was also praised for his generosity of spirit. His extensive White House database, which he spent long hours compiling, was available to anyone who needed it. This remarkably generous man shared it with anyone who asked: reporters on deadline, historians, even White House aides filling gaps in their own records. He believed the public had a right to know, CBS News correspondent Chip Reed wrote. Knoller's career began in New York, and he worked his way up to the Associated Press radio network. From there, he joined CBS News in 1988 and eventually became the White House correspondent for CBS Radio. He left CBS in 2020, having covered every administration from President George H.W. Bush through the first term of President Donald Trump. Tributes poured in from across the media after news of his death. Mark Knoller was simply the best, a legendary White House journalist who was a delight to be around. CBS News senior correspondent Norah O'Donnell said, "His work was his life. He was kind, funny, and always gracious in sharing his encyclopedic knowledge of the presidency. His CBS family adored him, and we will miss our friend." ABC's Jonathan Karl called him a longtime pillar of the White House press corps and a true legend. Adding in a post on X, "Knoller was a reporter's reporter. He reported the facts. I never had any clue what his political views were, or even if he had any. He was a legend of our community," NBC's Kelly O'Donnell wrote on X. Mark of CBS News created the most impressive archive of presidential facts that truly serves history. He shared his knowledge with kindness. Rest well, my friend. Chief political analyst for Fox News Channel Britt Hume praised Knoller as a straight shooter in his remembrance post.